Tennis isn't just a sport. It's a billion-dollar business. Behind every ace and trophy, there are multi-million-dollar contracts, endorsements, and empire-building ventures. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 richest tennis players in the world as of 2025. And spoiler alert, the number one name might just surprise you. Not just because of their greatness on the court, but more so what they did off of it. So watch until the end for the ultimate reveal. Now, it's impossible to tell the story of 21st century tennis without talking about Serena Williams. From the moment she burst onto the scene in the late 90s, Serena wasn't just a player, she was a phenomenon. Her game was a revolution, powerful, aggressive, and confident. Serena broke molds and shattered ceilings. She won her first slam at just 17 years old at the 1999 US Open, and over the next 2 decades, she collected a total of 23 Grand Slam singles titles, more than any other player in the Open era, male or female at the time. Add to that 14 Grand Slam doubles titles, all with her sister Venus, 2 mixed doubles majors, and 4 Olympic gold medals. You've got one of the most decorated athletes in the history of sports, period. But beyond the titles, Serena changed the culture of tennis. She made it mainstream, fashion forward, unapologetically bold, and undeniably cool. On the court, Serena racked up more than $94.8 million in prize money over her career. Still the most by any female athlete in history. But her off-court earnings dwarfed that number. Serena was a sponsor's dream, charismatic, influential, and dominant. She inked deals with Nike, Wilson, Gatorade, Beats by Dre, Pepsi, and JP Morgan Chase. Her Nike partnership alone was reportedly worth over $40 million. In 2020, Serena didn't retire. She evolved. She launched her own fashion line, S by Serena, which has received praise for being size inclusive and bold. She's a major investor through Serena Ventures, a venture capital firm that's backed more than 60 companies, many of them women-led or founded by people of color. She's a part owner of the Miami Dolphins and Angel City FC, a women's soccer team. From Silicon Valley boardrooms to runways to the ownership suites, Serena's become a business force of nature. Today, her net worth sits at an estimated $340 million, and the number's still growing. Rafael Nadal isn't just a tennis legend. He's one of the most revered competitors in sports history. Known as the King of Clay, Nadal's dominance on that surface is borderline mythical. 14 French Open titles, 112 match wins at Roland Garros, and a career clay court win rate above 91%. But to reduce Rafa to a surface specialist would be criminal. He's a complete player with 22 Grand Slam titles, 36 Masters 1000s, and over 1,000 ATP match wins. Nadal is firmly part of the Big Three era that reshaped men's tennis. His battles with Federer and Djokovic are iconic, and his relentless work ethic, humility, and intensity have earned him global admiration. Nadal has earned $134.9 million in prize money over his ATP career, which places him in the top tier of earners. But endorsements have been just as lucrative. His long-standing partnerships with Nike, Babolat, and Kia Motors have been incredibly fruitful. Kia has been with Rafa since 2004, and their partnership has grown alongside his career. He's also endorsed Richard Mille watches, with one of his signature watches retailing for over $1 million. With additional deals from Amstel Ultra, Santander, and Telefonica, Rafa has become a powerful brand globally, especially in Spanish-speaking markets. Off the court, Rafa is as strategic with his money as he is with his tennis. He founded the Rafael Nadal Academy in his hometown of Manacor, Mallorca, an elite training facility that doubles as a school and personal project to give back to the sport. He's heavily invested in real estate across Spain and Europe, and he's dabbled in other ventures including luxury hotels and boat charters. Despite injuries slowing him down in 2023 and 2024, Nadal remains a beloved icon and one of these sport's greatest ambassadors. His net worth is estimated to be around $500 million, and he's only just beginning his post-playing career evolution. Novak Djokovic is arguably the most statistically dominant player in tennis history. With 24 Grand Slam titles, the record in men's and women's tennis combined, Djokovic holds the edge in the GOAT debate by numbers alone. He's won each Grand Slam at least 3 times, finished year-end number 1 a record 7 times, and has the most Masters 1000 titles in ATP history. His game is built on flexibility, tactical intelligence, and mental resilience. And while he may not always have had the love of the crowd like Federer or Nadal, Novak has won respect through sheer dominance. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him because he never stops winning. Djokovic is the highest on-court earner in tennis history, with a staggering $186.9 million in prize money as of 2025. But his fortune isn't just from lifting trophies. His biggest endorsement deal is with Lacoste, who signed him to a multi-year deal after he ended his longtime partnership with Uniqlo. He's also partnered with Asics, Head, Peugeot, and Hublot, each deal bringing in millions annually. Djokovic's brand might be more polarizing than others, but his value is undeniable, especially in Eastern Europe and among health-conscious consumers, thanks to his outspoken views on nutrition and wellness. In recent years, Djokovic has parlayed his passions into business. He's a co-founder of Ekvita, a plant-based restaurant in Monaco. He's also launched Djokovic Sports Center, a training and wellness facility, and has invested in various wellness startups. Djokovic's off-court earnings are steadily rising as he leans into his identity as a lifestyle guru. He's also a philanthropist through the Novak Djokovic Foundation, which supports early childhood education in Serbia and beyond. With an estimated net worth of $550 million, Djokovic is as formidable in his financial portfolio as he is on a match point. Roger Federer is tennis royalty. His grace, elegance, and effortless shot making won him 20 Grand Slam titles and millions of fans worldwide. He spent a record 310 weeks at number 1, including 237 consecutive weeks, a record that may never be broken. Federer wasn't just great, he was transcendent. He redefined the sport with his style, his sportsmanship, and his presence. Whether it was center court at Wimbledon or a packed stadium in Shanghai, Federer made tennis feel like poetry. Even as his body slowed down in his later years, the world kept watching, hoping to witness one more masterpiece. Federer earned $130.6 million in prize money, but what really separated him financially was his dominance in endorsements. While still active, he was the highest paid athlete in tennis history. In 2018, he signed a groundbreaking $300 million deal with Uniqlo, leaving Nike after more than 2 decades. Federer's endorsement portfolio is stacked. Rolex, Credit Suisse, Wilson, Mercedes-Benz, Barilla, Moët & Chandon, and Lindt, just to name a few. He's the kind of athlete whose mere presence elevates a brand, and companies pay him accordingly. In retirement, Federer hasn't slowed down. He co-founded On Running, a Swiss performance shoe company that went public in 2021. Federer owns an estimated 3% stake, and the IPO pushed the company's valuation into the billions, reportedly earning Federer more than $300 million from that deal alone. He also launched the Laver Cup, a successful and growing team event backed by Team 8, Federer's management company. His philanthropic work through the Roger Federer Foundation has helped educate over 1 million children in Africa. With an estimated net worth of $550 million, Federer proves that you don't need to be the richest athlete, you just need to be the most iconic. Now drum roll please, because here's the shocker. At number 1, and the only confirmed billionaire on the list, Ion Tiriac. Unless you're a tennis historian, you might not even recognize his name right away. But make no mistake, Tiriac is the wealthiest person to ever swing a racket. A former professional player from Romania, Tiriac had a respectable career. He won the French Open doubles title in 1970 with Ilie Nastase and was once ranked in the top 10 in doubles. He also represented Romania in Davis Cup finals and was known for his crafty, unorthodox play. But his real genius was what came after tennis. After retiring, Tiriac turned into a sports agent and business mogul. He managed Boris Becker during his rise to fame and also advised Marat Safin and other top stars. But his real wealth came from building an empire in post-communist Romania. He founded Tiriac Holdings, a conglomerate with investments in banking, insurance, auto dealerships, real estate, and even an airline. He also owns the Mutua Madrid Open, one of the top events on both the ATP and WTA tours. Known as the Brasov Bulldozer, Tiriac isn't flashy, but his portfolio speaks volumes. Today, Ion Tiriac has an estimated net worth of $2.1 billion, making him the richest tennis player of all time by a long shot. His collection of rare cars is one of the largest in Europe, and he's a regular on the Forbes billionaires list. While he may not have a shelf full of Grand Slams, he built something even rarer in the tennis world: generational wealth and long-term business power. In a sport known for short careers and big risks, Tiriac played the long game and won. If you're enjoying this breakdown of tennis riches, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hot Take Tennis, and drop a comment on which player surprised you the most. We've got more deep dives on the biggest names in tennis coming soon, and your support helps us serve them faster than a Federer ace. From billionaires to Grand Slam goats, these athletes built dynasties with rackets and portfolios. Their journeys remind us that tennis is more than just a sport. It's a global business empire. Whether they're still dominating the court or running the world from the boardroom, these legends prove that true success doesn't end when the match does. So what do you think? Which of these players impressed you the most off the court? And as the next generation rises, Alcaraz, Sinner, Goff, who's got the best shot at joining this list in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.